Jungle.
Good evening and welcome to the Best Empire TV shows that comes to you every day. I am your presenter Samuel H. Mboyabe. For today's broadcast, we'll be looking into a few issues. Beforehand, we'd like to apologize for the short break in transmission because of some technical issues like the shutdown of EDSA and also the gathering of data. Thank you very much for your understanding. And we'll be looking at the opening of churches and mosques. And I want to congratulate His Excellency for a speech and for the opening of churches and mosques. I pray that God continue to give him more wisdom in his office as a president. We also look at the structure or the development made in Kenema motorway, and more of which will have to be what happened within these days at Makenie. And if you looking at the screen, as Makenie, there were too much of casualties, and apparently we believe they came from some misunderstanding. But we pray that it all gets resolved and that God give us wisdom to know how to handle matters like this next time. We see a lot of casualties, and from Makenie, when a boy was shot on the head and others, and also we see blood spill on the floor and all of that. But a message from the Minister of Energy. It was an interview, one, and viewed on TV. While viewing, it was from him that it was to his surprise that things got out of hands.
It is true that I gave directives to move one of two machines from Makenie to bring it to Lunge. The situation is that we have problems with our machines in Lunge. Lunge hosts the international airport. Government has given directives to reopen the airport, and in anticipation of that reopening of the airport, we decided that since our machines in Lunge are not functioning right now, let us take one of two machines in Makenie to bring to Lunge. And the reason is as follows. Makenie enjoys uninterrupted electricity throughout the year because Makenie is on hydro. So the machines in Makenie are just standby facilities. We don't use them, especially during the rainy season. Now that the hydro is working, there is no need for the machines in Makenie right now. So I gave directives that since we have problems with electricity in Lunge, let's move one of those machines on a temporary basis to Lunge until we are able to repair the Lunge machines and take the machines back. I did not just do this for nothing, and I've given you the background. Process-wise, I sent my permanent secretary, the Director General of EGTC, and some other engineers, and the local staff of EGTC in Makenie to go and hold a stakeholder engagement in Makenie. Under the chairmanship of the Mayor Sonka, We informed them about our intention to tell them that we are just borrowing these machines to Lunge for a temporal period. We are bringing the machine back to Makenie once we repair the machines in Lunge. They asked us to give them a week that they will consider. It's over a month now. They have not still given the green light to go and collect those machines. And the machines are needed. Now the airport is open. The machine is needed there. So I informed the IG because we wanted to avoid any problems. To my dismay, I heard that last night the youths went all over the place, stoning, burning tires and all of that. And this is after I had called the Secretary General of the APC, Mr. Usmani and myself. I engaged the mayor myself. I gave all of them the background in terms of what we intend to do. So there was nothing we did not do. In the meeting in Makenie, I'm informed that there were civil society representatives and the press who covered the whole thing. Yeah? So there was a very careful process in the whole thing to inform the people of Makenie what our intention is. It's unfortunate that they can resort to this kind of thing. I'm really disappointed.
The next thing I'd like us to talk about is road construction. I would like to say in the past years we've been having road constructions by the government of the past and until now, the present government. But there is one road that both the past government and now tends to forget about. That's the Ogu road, village road, the road that shares between Ogu and Grafton community. As you can see on the screen, we're having a clear picture of the Ogu bridge that connects both Grafton village and Ogu village. We know that many of our office workers are staying at Ogu or a place called Madina, and they're all coming from this end to the central part of Freetown. Because of that, I kindly ask that the government put interest at the Ogu bridge. It's beyond repairs, and the motorbike riders tend to do a part bridge mend so that they can have access with bike from Grafton onto the Ogu village. But meanwhile, people with vehicle and all business transactions are made from the Allentown Ogu community. But it was more easier said by the people to access Ogu and Grafton by this bridge. And we can all recall that this bridge has a connection also from the former head of state, Captain Valentine Strasser. And it should be our rights and duty to make sure that the Ogu bridge be fit again. And then to keep administrative updates, we must not let something loose once we mend. I would like you to make your comments below the comment box, or you can email us at bestempireproduction@gmail.com. Also send us message or call at the WhatsApp number on the screen. And also like our videos at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and you can also subscribe as a YouTube.
Jungle.